Greetings, everyone. Let me double check to make sure everything is working properly. I am Elizabeth, and I will be working with you today. There I am on YouTube. Let me go ahead and share this with some of our crafty friends. We're going to share this to our groups. Love now post, and we're gonna share it another time. Share. Maybe. Oh, we have issues here. Let's share this. We want to share with our friends. There we go. Find some Crescent creation. There we go. Live now. Yay. Oops, I want a smiley face on there. Little stars. If you're catching the replay, go ahead and fast forward till you find something interesting. Again, this is Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. How are you doing? Get to my live chat, and we have Pam, hello, in QT Cards. That is Ms. Heather. She is also a designer for Crescent Creations. Thank you, ladies, for joining. I'm super excited. I'm using quite a bit of the Crescent Creation digital stamps. I have pulled the Love You from the Love You sentiment. I am using this little cutie and this one. I had to remember which one I'm using. I'm using these two little cuties from the Stinking Cute set. And I am also using the coffee cup from Terrific. So 3 different digital stamp sets. Aw, Kim in Alaska, you're homesick. I hope you feel better later, or you know how that is. But I'm thankful that you're here with us today. And this is what I created. So the Crescent Creation stamps, even though they're digital, they do have a white fill and then a clear background, so that when you overlap them, you're not going to see this cup through there. And if this guy was behind there, you wouldn't see him through the cup line or anything. So they're really great for layering. I literally just cropped him out of the big page of stamps and then set him right there on top of that cup. And so I don't waste paper. I'll fill it. Okay, so these two are designed to be cards, cut, color, send. Okay, and what I've done is I've taken all the parts and printed them again, little extras just in case I make a mistake. I did the sentiment twice just in case, because I'm gonna foil these. Foil, which reminds me, let's turn on that mini mink. Get that warmed up so we can foil those. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn that coffee cup into a shaker card. I'm excited. So to be ready, what I did is I just took a piece of packaging acetate and I set it on top of my cup like so. And then I took a Sharpie marker, traced around, and then cut it out. So I have this little cute little piece that's going to set in there for my little window. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get some more stuff ready. So we're going to get our card base, and I always cut my paper into fourths. Okay, and then I trim it down. Okay, because I do like a little bit of border on my stuff, so I'm going to cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. Woohoo! So that will be ready for our card base. Okay, and then like I said, I have my little window open, cut out, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and You know what? Let me cut, because these are ready to go. I'm going to cut these off first. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide that under there. We're going to get this to 5.5. Cut my paper right in half. See that? Oh, look at that. I'll show you. I did this just so we can literally color and go. And then I've got plenty of room to trim it down and put it on another card base. So those two are for another card for another day. Okay, so now we've got our lovelies here. And since I'm going to fussy cut everybody out, what I'm going to do is just get this in prep mode. We're going to cut fairly close to those guys. We're going to leave ourselves enough room for our sentiments. Okay. And we're going to snip these apart. When you're foiling, you definitely want to leave a lot of room around your sentiment and then cut after you foil. Because if you cut before you foil, it may not foil at the ridges. I hope that makes sense. And you'll want a pair of non-serrated. You know, these are lovely scissors, but they have the little chompy teeth. Okay, they're like a little serrated. Sewing scissors, they're super sharp. So you can use your sewing scissors. It's going to make that nice and beautiful. Make sure there's no dust on anything. Put them together. Put them in the little doodad. And send it through to get cooked. There we go. And I'll have that for later, or if my project messes up. Okay. Now my cup is pretty big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a trim and just leave a good size border. Okay. We're going to round our corners. Okay, like so. Like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can put this with your scanning cut. If you're doing a shaker card, you're gonna want a little bit of border. Okay. There we go. There's our little cup. And then we need our cutting mat. Okay, we're going to need our cutting mat, and we're going to need a nice sharp X-Acto knife. And before we do that, let's check on this. Make sure that sentiment foiled oh so beautifully. Look at that. So that I will set there, and we'll fussy cut that later so I can turn off my ink. All right. So you can take a pencil. Oh, pardon me. I forgot to look at my chat. Look at you guys. Chatty, chatty. I love it. And we have Janine. How are ya? Dawn. Hello, Miss Lovely Ladies. Oh, Dawn had a doctor's appointment again. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, this week is the YouTube, and then next week will be Facebook. So I'm just going to pencil in a nice light area, or you can just go straight in with your X-Acto knife. Okay. Now what we're doing, okay, this is the important part. Our clear piece of plastic, okay, it's going to need something to glue to. Okay, so I need to cut inside this cup so that when we go to glue our plastic down, it has something to hang on to. And then on the back side, we need enough room for our foam tape to stick to. And know your sizes of foam. If you have really fat foam, you know, maybe you just need a tiny little window, okay? But my foam comes in all sorts of sizes. So I know that if I trim, come here you, okay, if I trim, okay, I'm going to need a little bit more room. And I see that I definitely need a little bit more room on that one. So that's all right. So when I go to cut, I'm going to cut on the inside of my line. I did it very faint. So I'm going to cut on the inside of my line. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the best part. So we're just going to use our X-Acto knife, pull it down. Okay, we're using our whole arm to pull. Okay, we're going to come to the other side, use our whole arm to pull. Okay, kind of get them where we want. And then we're going to make kind of a lump there. And then connect our lines like so. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing at the top. Connect one to the other, and we have a window. Okay, we're going to grab our eraser because we didn't do it we didn't push very hard. So we're just going to erase that. Heather has a snow day in Indiana because you just picked up a teaching job, didn't you? If I'm not mistaken. Little Miss YouTube teacher and actual teacher. Pam, she says, there's times when people talk about getting snow, and then I look out my window and have a moment of confusion, wondering, where is the snow? Da, 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 da. All right. Get the groceries inside. Okay. And such a cute set, absolutely. So we have that. We can put our little cutting mat away because that's all we're cutting. Super easy, okay? Nice, easy. And we've got our little plastic there. So what we're going to do is we're going to color our cup, which I forgot to pull some colors. And our skunks are going to be grays and blacks and whites. So let's do my favorite color. Let's do a green cup today. A green cup, And I don't know what kind of green this is. I always test my markers, and recently discovered that if I just leave a strip of paper by my markers, I'm not having to hunt down a piece of paper. I like that one, but not that one. Pardon me, sneeze tried to get me. I kind of like that for the shadow. Okay, so we're going to do easy shadow. Okay, this is how I like easy shadow. We're going to open the big fatty end. And then we're going to scoop right under the lid. Like so. Look at that. And then we're going to go down one side. You can go down the left side, you can go down the right side. But wherever you put your shadow, make sure it's down that side only. So there's my shadow. Right there. And I'm going to go over it one more time so it's nice and rich. Like so. Ta-da! And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to take the tip of the fat marker part and I'm going to draw right underneath there. And then I'm going to draw right underneath there. But I'm not going to do anything in this band. That band is kind of like what I'm thinking is out the furthest. And so it's going to cause a little shadow on this rim. But what I am going to do is go down the right side. Okay? Because that's what we're doing. So we're going to go there. And then we're going to go there. Just like so. Okay? So that one's all done. Yeah, that one's all done. So we're going to take our other marker, we're going to open up the fatty end, and then we're just going to Apparently, I mixed them up. That's okay. That's weird. I wonder if I put the wrong one back. We're just gonna go over everything, because you know that happens sometimes. Your test didn't my test didn't go quite as planned, so I'm just gonna go over everything like so. Oh, that's too funny. And for really big areas, if you use your bigger ends on your markers, they're going to fill in so much faster. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other color as a stripe. There we go. There. Not too bad, not too bad. And then we'll go over that a couple of times. Right, that's that one. And then we'll do that over here. We're going to do our shadow in the same spot, but use the same marker, because that happens. And I'm not sad about it. Just like so. Get it all on the right side. There we go. So we have a little bit of shadow. Okay, you can definitely shadow with the same color. If you make a mistake, maybe it was meant to do something else. That's what we do. Crystal, hello, hello. How are you doing? How's that foot of yours? Yeah, prescription bottles. it kind of does, but hopefully it'll be super cute with our little bits on the inside. Okay, so we're just going to get this ready, and in order to do that, we're going to do some score tape. Either score tape or whatever you have handy. I'm just going to use some really thin red line tape, and I'm going to get it really close to my cut line. Okay, super, super, super close to my cut line. Because I want my window to be secure to my paper. And we've got plenty of room for foam tape. That's going to be fabulous. St. Patty's Day cup. Yes, it could. And you know, I didn't even think about that. I have my Crescent creation, that might clash. I might have to, oh no, we'll use the confection hearts because they're multicolored. We'll use the bright ones. They'll work. Okay. That'll work. I was going to use red innards, but red may look funny. It may look more like Christmas. Okay. So we're going to peel our backing off of these guys. Oh, no, got to stick first, then peel. There we go. Now, this layer of sticky does not have to touch, okay? This is just sticking our plastic down so it's secure to the paper, okay? Just like so. So that is secure to the paper. Now our foam, our well that we make, that will have to be super, super snug to each other so our goodies don't fall out, okay? And that's going to be super easy. We're going to take our foam right on top of everything and just get that down in there. Okay. Just make sure that's right in between there, like so. And then we're gonna butt it up right to the other one. Okay. This is where everything needs to touch. Okay. So if you cut it just slightly over, see it's kind of over, you can push that in there. Okay. See, I just kind of cram that in there. And then what that does is that's going to keep all of those little bits from falling out. Okay. And even though it's not touching there, it's touching there. And that's what's important. We want it touching on the inside pieces. Okay. And then we're going to hope that this one, let me cut this one a little straighter. Like so. Make sure we get that right butt up in there. And then we're going to get it to bend just a little. Okay. And then again, it's hanging over just a little. So I'm just going to cram it in there. Just like so. And then we're going to add a couple more to the top. Just for stability. Okay, just like so. There we go. So that is all nice and ready to go when we get there. Elizabeth, just put that away. Just finished a walk, shower, lunch. Yay! Debbie J, hello, hello. Ooh, Pam had gingerbread cookie. Okay, so there's our little window in our cup. That's going to be ready for us. So let us go ahead and color our skunks. And you can color them any way you like. I'm going to grab, if I'm not mistaken, this is my dark one. Yep. This time. No, that is that one? I moved my pins around. Okay. Which one are you? Okay, that's you. So this is my dark. So I'm going to go under the hairline for the dark, under the ear for the dark, and then under the neck and down the right side. And then we're going to do a little bit of dark there and a little bit of dark there, just because we can. A little bit under the arm, a little bit at the tootsie, right there, maybe under here, and then color his eyeball in. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And we're just going to color this one in, right over the top of the dark color. Just intensify that a little bit more. Easy coloring. I like my easy coloring. Go in a swishy, archy motions, because you know his head is rounded. If you go in with straight lines, it will take away from the dimension of the shape and make it look flat. If you use swirly motions to color, like circles, that'll help blend out some of your lines. There we go. That little skunkum is done. Thank you, Debbie. It is gonna be a coffee shaker. Yeah. Which is fun, because, you know, you can get a whole bunch of these ready and then do them in your friend's favorite colors. Let's make sure I've got the right one here. I don't know which one is darker. I feel like this is going to be my shadow. So we're just going to do under the arms where the tail connects, right there. Oh, I did this one backwards. It's going to be a white tail. That's all right. We're just going to do this one backwards because nobody said I couldn't. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And yeah, we're going to do the ears. Do a little bit extra shadow on this one because the face is tipped down. Portobello mushrooms for lunch. Sounds yummy. Get this all colored in. Now we lose some of the detail because I'm going over this. I did it backwards. I should have paid more attention to the tail, but that's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll do the arms like so. And then we're going to put a little heart inside his bottom of the feetsies, like so. So fabulous. And then I've got a light gray to highlight some of the white. So, on the right side, and then just under. There we go. There we go. So we just add a little bit of white or gray to the white to help that pop. And then to help those little eyeballs, or, well, they're not eyeballs. You know, the arch of the eye that's closed, we're just going to reverse it. We're just going to add it in white. And then we'll do a pink nose because we don't want to totally lose that. Go with a pink nose, maybe little pink bottoms. There we go. Little pink mouth. Okay. That's better. That's better. And then we're just going to fussy cut these little goodies out really quick. Leave a little border. I find that leaving a little border allows us to cut a little bit quicker, and it looks more like ephemera, I think. And it does not have to be perfect. Always say that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like little boo-boos, it's okay. And chicken noodle soup, nummy nummy. Yeah, flour from Bambi. I liked flour flower was so sweet. Okay, not too crazy, just a little bit of fussy cutting. Okay. So we got that going. We've got our little pieces going. We have our sentiment. So let's go ahead and get that fussy cut out. And again, I'm just going to fussy cut it just like I did with the critters. And again, this is 3 different sets. This is the Love You Sentiment set. We have the Tea-rific set. That's where we got our coffee cup. And the Stinking Cute set is where we got our little skunks. They're very inexpensive. And what you can do with them really puts the money to good use, because you'll always have them. Look at that. Woohoo! Love that. Mushroom burgers. Ooh, Dawn, that sounds really good. Pam doesn't care much for mushrooms. That's okay. That's okay. Now, is this the one I trimmed down? Of course not. Is that the one? Yep, that's the one I trimmed down. Our cup and sentiment and our little cuties, you know, they have a space here, but we need to spruce up that background, right? So what I was thinking, we're gonna do, this is the Pink Fresh in the Meadow set, and it's a 5 stencil set, but we're going to use the first 3, and we're only going to use the flower part. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these little flowers, and we're just going to plop them all over the card. And I pulled out green for my markers. I think I'm going to pull out purple. I was going to do orange, but I'm thinking purple might be better. So we're going to pull out some purple flowers to go with our green, because we don't want it too Christmassy. I was like, oh, let's do a green cup. Yeah, that might not have been good, but that's okay. So there we go. Swish our flowers on. Adjust this to wherever we want it. That's all we're going to do, is we're just going to pop these little flowers on. Like so. There. We're going to turn it upside down and put that one in that corner. Like so. We're going to put those two right there, I think. Let it go off the page. We don't mind. Adds interest. And then we're going to do this one right there, I think. Okay, our little cup is going to go there. So let's put a flower right in the middle of our cup area. Right there. Make sure we get some good interest, because we're going to see the background through our... Aw, I got a little bit of ink on there. I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. That's this kind of stuff that I do. That's all right. We'll make it work. We'll just make sure we don't do that again. Okay, so now we're gonna, that was stencil 1. We just took a couple of the flowers. And then we're gonna take a number 2. That is not number 2. Are you number 2? No, you're number 3. Here's number 2. Number 2 is some of the greenery. And I know these fit in here somehow. What did I do? So that one is like that. So that is going to go like so. There we go. There we go. Really had to think about that one. Holy moly. Okay. So we're just going to pop a little bit of the greenery in there. And this is off of stencil number 2. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And then we're going to take some of the upper stuff and just kind of pop it in wherever we want. And I'm going to take these little 3 right there. Just like so. And then we're going to do, see if one of these will look interesting right in there. I'm just going to put my finger over the purple so it looks like it lines up. I'll make it work for me. And we're going to put these little guys right here. And we'll do this little guy right there. See, we're just adding some green in, and it's not even perfect. That one was more perfect, but you know, you don't have to be perfect about it. We're going to just stick that one right there. It looks like it fits. Oh, look at that. We're doing fabulous. Let's put this little leafies right there for this guy. It's kind of nice. They just kind of fit right in there for us. I'm thinking. All right, and then we're just going to add a little bit of green right here in this corner because it looks kind of empty. Like so. This little corner because it's looking a little empty. Like so. Look at that. Very easy peasy. So that's number 2. And then stencil number 3. I don't know. Maybe we won't do stencil number 3. Because stencil number 3 is all the fine detail. And I kind of moved everything around. Yeah. We'll skip number 3 and we'll check on these ones. Yep. I like it. So 2 stencils off of the Pink Fresh set. That's all right. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. All right. Now, woohoo, look it. It's time to assemble. Not too shabby. Okay. So we're going to put that there. Right? Let me get out my original design. I got to make sure I got room for everybody. So this is what my design is gonna look like. And yep, so that's gonna go right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel everything but this bottom piece. Okay. I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna peel, peel, peel. Everything but this bottom one. So everything is peeled. Okay, and we're looking at our original design and we're going to plop this little gem right about there. Let's make sure. Yes. Okay. Yes. Fabulous. We're going to stick that down. Thank you. Oh, I can't block and report. I can't. Sorry about that. Oh, I'll have to figure out if we can make a moderator. I'll have to ask Miss Neha if we can make a moderator. But yeah, if you guys just block and report them, hopefully, you know, it makes it harder for them. Please don't ever copy and paste those links into your browser. They have every potential to steal the stuff off your computer and be viruses and stuff. So just be cautious of that. Okay, don't copy and paste those. Okay, so now we have this. We're going to grab our bin of embellishments. Yeah. Ooh, we wanted the bright ones. Look at these are the little confection hearts. Aren't they the cutest? But oh, we got purple. We'll throw some purple in there. Maybe some pink. Okay, purple and pink. Oops. Sorry. Somebody tried to call and I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay. And, alright, we're going to do purple pink. We're going to get a little scoop. Okay, get a scoop. Because remember, we didn't close that right there. Ooh. Oops, you guys can't see that. So we have that little opening right there. We're going to come in with a scoop of pink. Maybe not overfill our scoop of pink. We're gonna do another one because we lost some of that pink, right? We'll clean that up in a little bit. Gotta love that. Little bitties everywhere. Okay, we're gonna grab a scoop of our purple. Don't overfill this time, Elizabeth. Squish that down in there. And then one more of the purple. These little seed beads are also at Crescent Creation. I'll get you the names. This one is Tulip. The pink one is Tulip. And the purple ones are Wild Indigo. And then we have the Rainbow Mixed for our confection hearts. Rainbow Mixed. Okay, and then we're just going to do a scoop of these because these ones, I don't want to use too many. I gotta save them for lots of projects. And we'll do a little test. Okay, we need a pokey tool. They're kind of jammed up in there. Get them on top of it. There we go. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Look at that. Okay, so now all we're going to do is we're going to pull back our paper a little bit. Might need some tweezers for this. No biggie. We're going to grab those little tweezums. And we are going to pull that right out of there. See that? Then we can close that up. Give it a little shaker test. Look it. So we have our 3 elements of that. Let's put these little goodies away. I said away, not on the floor. All right. Now. We're going to pop everybody up. Okay, so this one is going to sit on our cup. So we just need a piece of foam in the back of the head just to hold it up. Okay, so we're going to grab our little bit of foam. If I can find it. I don't want the skinny stuff. There you are. My heaping pile of mess. So we're going to put a little strip across the back of her head. Get that popped up there. We're going to glue the bottom down to the cup. Okay, just like so. And we're going to peel and stick. Ta-da! Look at that. One element done. Yeah. And then we see if we glued it straight to the paper, then it's gonna be kind of weird. So we want to make sure, you know, the nose can be glued here, but we want everything else popped up. So we're just gonna put some foam on the tail and everything. Give it some dimension. Maybe a little bit more right there. Yep, there we go. Okay. Nope, why are you peeling up? I just need your backing. Just need your backing. Toss, toss. Did you close the bottom of the cup? Yes, I did. I peeled that little piece of paper right on out of there, and it's all nice and sealed. And then we're going to put a little bit of glue right about there. Now, for alignment, if I put this up above the bottom of the cup line, it's going to look a little weird. I want this back foot on the ground with the cup, so I'm going to make sure that I don't put it too far. Okay, I'm going to make sure that back foot is below this cup line. That way there it looks like he or she is grounded. Okay, we don't want those feet up above unless it's like hugging the cup. If this was actually hugging the cup and we did some fancy die cutting and like cut this side of the skunk off, then this foot would be above that line. But there we have that. And then our final little tidbit. We need our beautiful, beautiful love you sentiment. Look at that. But I think we need to ink some edges. So we're going to grab our purple and just kind of tone back the white. See, I'm not even re-inking. I'm just using whatever ink is on there. And we're just going to tone that back a little. And the ink, water soluble inks, you know, Simon Hurley inks are water reactive, so it's not going to ruin your foil. You just wipe that right off your foil. And then, oh, look at it. I love that so much. All right, so we're going to go and glue this right down, because I've got so many other popped up elements. We're just going to glue that little cutie right down, right there. So we've taken our flat version and we've created a 3D version. Well, 2D, I don't know. It may not be 3D, but 2D version, you know, just give it a little bit of lift and dimension. And not the cutest? Oh my goodness. Let's pop that. Well, I would say let's pop that on a card base, but I'm like, I know I pulled one out. Where'd it go? So there it is. That's how it's going to look. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. If you guys like my content, like my personality, and want to see other things that I create, hop on over to my channel at youtube.com/c/Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. The link is also in the description for you. Again, that is Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. I do videos for Crescent Creation every Thursday. Today is on YouTube. Next week on Thursday will be on Facebook. They alternate. YouTube, Facebook, because I have so much fun. Woohoo! Oh, look at that. Yeah, Miss Kim in Alaska's homesick. Hoping she feels better soon. Dawn, thank you. She says, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you like these cuties and adorableness, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like, subscribe, because they have so many fun goodies coming out. The new release, oh my goodness, wait till you guys see the new February release. I will be doing sneak peeks, so be sure to stop in and say hello. Until next time, my friends, I thank you so very much for hanging out with me and creating this card. And just to let you know, it took me 48 minutes. The only thing I had prepared is I had it printed. Okay, pre-printed, which didn't take long at all. And then I had my card panel cut. Okay, but if you have card panels and card bases always cut and ready to go, it's going to take that much more time off of the prep, and you'll have so much more time to have fun. Just look at that. Look at those shaker bitties. You can find these shaker bitties in all of these elements, even Pink Fresh in the Meadow stamp stencil die sets at Crescent Creation. Links down in the description. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. And thank you for all my lovely commenters in the chat. You guys really make this a lot of fun. Okay, make sure I didn't... Oh, Miss Jean popped in. Hello, hello. Thank you, guys.